Project METALBEAST, 1995 sci-fi horror film.
So-called scientists don't even know it, but they're going to give you a skin of steel.
Human being, Colonel. We're talking about a human being in there.
It's too late. He's already covered in biofilm. What do? Take it off? Everything is out of control.
Colonel, why don't you pack up and go back to Langley with the rest of the spooks and take this zombie with you?
We're gonna have to shut the space down. But then we'll be trapped in here with him. He'll kill all of us.
Greetings, fiends. Today we're looking at Project METALBEAST, also known as Project METALBEAST DNA Overload in the United States and just plain METALBEAST in the United Kingdom. Project METALBEAST is a 1995 science fiction horror film directed by Alessandro De Gaetano and filmed in the United States, starring the luscious Kim Delaney, Barry Bostwick, John Marzilli, and featuring Kane Hodder as METALBEAST. Project METALBEAST plot. In 1974, CIA agent Butler and his inexperienced young colleague locate a Hungarian castle where, according to classified CIA data, a werewolf lives. Their mission is to take a sample of its blood and bring it back to the United States for research. The idea is to eventually create an army of soldiers with werewolf-like abilities and resistance to harm. This secret project is dubbed, you guessed it, Project METALBEAST. However, the research is slow, and they eventually nearly run out of werewolf blood. So Butler, unhinged, injects himself with the little blood that's left and turns into a werewolf. He goes on a killing spree inside of the CIA research facility, but is shot with silver bullets by his boss, Miller. Miller covers everything up and arranges for Butler and his victims' bodies to be cryogenically frozen. 20 years later, a team of medical scientists led by Dr. Anna De Carlo, who's obsessed with finding a way to create artificial skin that would help those in need of a skin transplant, is ordered by Miller to experiment with their prototype of synthetic skin on Butler's corpse. Miller is increasingly showing signs of insanity and doesn't tell them what Butler is. When they find the bullets inside of Butler's body and remove them, all hell breaks loose in the facility. To make matters worse, the artificial skin they transplanted makes Butler's werewolf skin impenetrable. Project METALBEAST Makeup Effects. From the Makeup Effects Archive. Designed and supervised by horror effects stalwart John Carl Buchler and his effects firm Magical Media Industries. All the werewolf suits consist of sculpted suit appliances and a mask fitted with jaw mechanisms. The first werewolf in the church opening sequence follows this design with the performer's eyes visible in the mask. For the experimentation scenes where Butler has a metallic skin grafted onto his half-transformed body, Buchler's team created gore prosthetics for Butler's half-transformed corpse, as well as another werewolf bodysuit showing the metallic skin starting to take over his werewolf body when he reawakens. Both the prosthetics and suit are barely visible in the film itself, the latter only seen in motion in very brief cuts. Butler is transformed into the titular METALBEAST. Kane Hodder wore the METALBEAST suit, which was coated in a coarse finishing to make it appear metallic. The suit was also fitted with leg extensions and a head with animatronic mechanisms inside to let the jaws and brows emote. The maniacal Donald Butler. I'm taking back what was lost through millions of years of evolution. I'll be a new kind of warrior, changing shape at will. I'll have the instincts of an animal and the brain of a man. Donald Butler, also known as the werewolf or METALBEAST, is the titular main antagonist of Project METALBEAST. Butler is portrayed by John Marzilli, while METALBEAST is portrayed by Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder is everywhere. Speaking of Kane Hodder, as I just mentioned, he played the titular METALBEAST in this film. Throughout the 80s and 90s, talented actor and stuntman Hodder worked in many genre films as horror icon Jason Voorhees in the Friday the 13th movies. He is also known for his role as the deformed serial killer Victor Crowley in that popular film series. Luscious Kim Delaney. A big plus for Project METALBEAST was the casting of that vivacious femme fatale, Kim Delaney. Delaney's other genre films include the TV miniseries Something Is Out There from 1988, Tales from the Crypt TV series from 1990, Body Parts from 1991, and Mission to Mars from 2000. Beware the 2020 DVD. Project METALBEAST had its first DVD release on June 16, 2020, with mostly negative reviews due to being from a poor VHS transfer, with some audio issues and a lack of special features. Rack 'em up. The pinball machine seen in the facility rec room is called Rack 'em Up and was first made by Gottlieb in 1983. Blue Ridge Swan Song. Project METALBEAST was the last film produced by Blue Ridge Entertainment. I hope you enjoyed this look at Project METALBEAST. As always, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
What did you do with the blood? You took it, didn't you? Now we'll have lots of blood to work with. In me.
Human being, Colonel. We're talking about a human being in there.
It's too late. He's already covered in biofilm. What do? Take it off?
Everything is out of control. Colonel, why don't you pack up and go back to Langley with the rest of you spooks and take this zombie with you?